Broncos are going to get the football. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Here's Lindsey. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now on 2nd and 13, Haskins. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Haskins will keep it on the sneak, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Dwayne Haskins keeping it himself from a yard out, and they're able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First carry now for Tyler Irvin. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The second down carry for Irvin. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. On 3rd and short, Irvin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
No. Wide, get wide. Watch out. Check. Check 24. Watch the edge. Go.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Begin. Let's go. Come on. He's checking. Crash. Slam. Check. No. If you kill it, motion the out. Check 15. Now they go.
A first carry for Wendell Smallwood. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Shoot. Check 15. Check your hot read. Check 9. Go.
They'll run with Irvin. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the
Jim.
Broncos' 37-yard line.
Hey, check 24. Check 20. Hey. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
On second down, Irvin. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers, nothing.
Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction.
You got nothing. Hey, watch it. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Go. Mike 5'9". Shut up.
Here's Smallwood. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. So on fourth down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like... The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. He's got his tight end, Jake Bunt. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And he'll weave his way up, all the way up, a few yards shy of midfield.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Charger drive about to get going. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after, either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot, because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Chance. He's coming. We got double up.
On 2nd down, Smallwood. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
You got tight right there.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Motion. 59's Mike. Go. 59. All day. Check three. Back. Switch.
On 3rd and short, Smallwood. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check.
They run, Smallwood. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Run. Under 10. 10. Go. I got motion. Shift. Rush in. Anyway. Watch the safety creep.
On second down now, Irvin. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
My head, yeah. 59. Coverage. Tighten up. Check 52. Quick the edge. Come. SOS.
First down, a run with Smallwood. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The tackle made for reach. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 6-yard line.
On second down, Smallwood. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Wendell Smallwood. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Michael Badgley on for the extra point.
Bullshit, yeah, bro.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. Put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. On second down, here's Haskins. Eluding the pressure right. He'll find Royce Freeman, the running back. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They go with Urban to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Check 25, check 25. Check. Fresno. Check the backer. Yo, run shit.
On second down now, Smallwood. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Tight dog. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Safe. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Again, it's Smallwood. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Jumper. Six guys. Check 6 guys. Match box. Check. Showing it.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Ryan Allen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
This is new. You almost had me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was getting my own damn head.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. A pass there complete to Sutton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 1st down gains. On play action, Haskins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jerry Tillery gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And the return will stop right around the 25. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's Smallwood as they begin on the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. The give running right, it's Irvin. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
It's 3rd down and 12.
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. I hope he's not your left because I'm about to take you to school. Check. Wait. No. Why? Get wide. Watch out. Go. Check.
Right back to Irvin. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Let's put that team on the front. Check 24. Watch the edge. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Switch up. Big Ed. Switch. He's checking. Crash. Slam.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Check 50.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Check it out, Reed.
Running for it, Smallwood. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Second down, Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Andrew Billings. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
3rd down. 3rd and 1.
Ready. Get to the base. Get to it. It's free. Check that.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game.
And he coughed it up.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Hey, watch it. He's crashing. He's checking.
They run again on first down with Smallwood. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On second down, Irvin. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Check nickel. Shift. Check 4. Slip. Whip. Watch the whip. Watch switch. Shit. He's coming. We got double up.
Again, they run. Again, it's Irvin. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They're going on fourth down. It's Taylor. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Haskins going to try to throw it. This is the tight end Fant. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Haskins down to a knee, and his guys about to come away victorious.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shot.